South China Morning Post, 27th of September 2022, Marcos is charting a diversified course for Philippine foreign policy away from China. The diplomatic tactics of the Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. administration usher in a new era of Philippine foreign policy. Unlike ex-President Duterte, who was a coward and sold himself to Chinese interest, which was detrimental to the Philippines, one can easily see his administration continuing cordial relations with China, despite being betrayed multiple times, strengthening their economic cooperation while rebuilding its relationship with the U.S., which it hopes would recommit to being a guarantor of Philippine security. Marcos attended the high-level week of the 77th session of the UN General Assembly in New York last week and met with representatives of overseas Filipino workers in the U.S. Earlier this month, Marcos also visited the neighboring countries of Indonesia and Singapore with aspirations of strengthening social and economic bilateral relations. This diplomatic move shows the importance of re-engaging with the region, which could strengthen Southeast Asia's position in global affairs and even contribute to the possibility of multipolarity. While Philippine foreign policy conduct changes, the attitude of the US and China and the perception of the region will as well. As Marcos pursues an independent foreign policy that holds out the Philippines as being a friend to all and enemy to none, it is expected that China's strategic engagement with the country will also be redefined. Marcos needs to change his strategy and not allow more Chinese illegal gambling, drugs, and crime would be brought into the Philippines. Especially considering President Xi Jinping's attempt to push for the great rejuvenation of the Chinese nation. After 3 months in office, the Marcos administration can already be seen diversifying foreign relations. Amid the changing world order, a consensus on where we are heading is still challenging. We can expect to see middle-power countries such as the Philippines play a more active role under new leadership in their foreign relations while trying to avoid China's bullying.